What's up, Virgo? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is another Virgo channel, and this is another Virgo reading. Let's get started with a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. If you're new here, my name's Chandler. You can call me Chan. If you're not new here, welcome back. I'm so grateful for all of you. Please click the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and comment down below anything that you want to comment. Let me know how this reading resonates with you. The first message that I have for you is something doesn't hurt as much. Something doesn't hurt as much as you thought, or something doesn't hurt as much as it used to. And we're doing a weekly reading. I haven't done a weekly reading, week ahead reading in a while, but this is going to be for November 18th through the 24th, this upcoming week. But whenever you're listening to this, there can still be messages in here that apply. Remember to only take what feels right, what resonates with you, leave the rest for somebody else. But I just kept hearing something doesn't hurt as much. Something doesn't hurt as much as you thought, or something doesn't hurt as much as it used to. And I was seeing the strength card in my third eye, and the strength card to me is a card of recovery, getting your strength back. So for some of you, there could be something health related that you're having a recovery with, some sort of injury or some sort of like sickness. And I'm getting that you're recovering this week. You're making a recovery for some of you. For some of you, you could be getting like your ears pierced or a piercing in general. You could be getting a tattoo. You could be getting something, some sort of surgery maybe, that you thought would hurt. Or if you've had this done, if you've had this before, then you thought it would hurt again. But it's like it doesn't hurt as much as you thought, or it doesn't hurt as much as it used to, right? For some of you, this is going to have to do with finding out that your crush or somebody that you're attracted to doesn't feel the same way. And you're like, okay, it doesn't hurt as much this time. Maybe because you've experienced enough rejection, or maybe because you've just reached a point of loving yourself that if one person turns you down, you understand that it's just redirecting you into the right direction towards the person who is for you. It's giving, you have to kiss a bunch of frogs to find your prince. You have to try on a bunch of shoes until you find the right pair that fits comfortably. So some of you might be finding out that somebody that you're attracted to or have a crush on doesn't feel the same way. But what's interesting is that, I'll get to this part in a second, but I feel like for some of you that are going to experience this that I'm talking about this week, it's like there might be some sort of rejection, or there might be something that stings or hurts a little bit, but you handle it so well that the other person or the other party who's on the other side of this is like shocked. And it kind of makes them more interested in you, which is what's so weird about this. Because if it is something romantic, if it is like something like a crush or an attraction to somebody, they turn you down or they tell you that they don't feel the same way. You handle it really well and you go off in a different direction. They're like, wait, what do you handle that so well? What do you mean? What do you mean you handled that so well? And so you see where I'm seeing this like confusing energy, because I think that they want you to chase them. If this is something romantic, they're telling you no, but they really mean yes. So it's like, just say what you mean. Two little birds just popped up on my balcony when I said that. Wow. And then I heard three little birds sat on my window, and they told you don't need to hurry. Is that Bob Marley? So Bob Marley could be significant. That song could be significant. Two little birds. But that's the energy that I'm feeling if this is a crush, which we'll talk about that in a second. Because I also kind of feel that in terms of like money and jobs. There's three birds now on the balcony. Yeah, there's three birds now on the balcony. Okay, Spirit, we see you, we hear you. Like I said, three little birds sat on my window. Three little birds sat on my balcony. They're gone. Well, one of them is still there. Sorry, I got so distracted by that. For some of you, this will be like a money thing. Like you get rejected from a job, or something in regards to money or your job might hurt your feelings. Like let's say you didn't get chosen for something, or you didn't get to be the one up for the promotion. This isn't going to happen for all of you, right? But this is the type of energy that I'm tapping into this week, and you're just going to handle it really well. You're like, okay, sure, it stings a little bit, sure, it hurts a little bit, but I'm good. There's something in you where you feel secure, confident, and like, okay, well, if that opportunity wasn't the right opportunity for me, that's fine, because that means I'm one step closer to what is meant for me. Like, thank you, in a way. You're kind of like thanking the rejection, thanking the redirection. And it's so interesting because for some of you, you're going to handle this really well, and then this person who denied your job application or whatever it might be, this form of rejection that they're sending, you handle it so well, and they're like, wait, did we make the right decision? Like, should we actually hire Virgo? Should we actually give Virgo this money? Like, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But it's because of how you're handling whatever you thought would hurt, or whatever is supposed to hurt you, I guess. You're just handling it so well. Something is going better than you thought it would. Okay, that's just what I keep getting. Hopefully that makes sense. So that overall channel message is something you thought would hurt doesn't hurt as much as you thought, or something doesn't hurt anymore as much as it used to, right? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. This is a card of being on the right path, a card of being in alignment, a card of taking your time, leaving no stone left unturned, and being very patient. This is a card of patience. It requires patience. But the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that this person always accomplishes the goal, always reaches the end zone. If this is a sports analogy, this is somebody who always finishes the line, crosses the finish line. Thank you. So you're on the right path still. You're still in alignment. You're making progress. I think it's important that you know that this week. And I think that you do know it. That's why there's this level of safety, security, peace with whatever is supposed to hurt you. You're like, okay, that doesn't actually hurt. Or that didn't hurt as much as I thought. Right. And then the other message I was getting was angel number 155. And that number could be significant for some of you. That could be like your apartment number, your street number. It could be in your phone number. It doesn't really matter. But 155 was coming up, and I've been seeing it a lot, like so much to the point that I can't ignore it. So I did a quick Google search to see what Google was saying, and I read a bunch of different articles about it. And the conclusion that I'm getting is that 155 talks about positive changes that you bring in for yourself. And these positive changes lead to new beginnings in our lives. But the one from the 155 talks about independence and personal freedom. So you're the one initiating the change this week. You're the one who is taking control of your life this week, and myself included, because I keep seeing that number for myself as well. But the fives talk about changes. The one talks about that independence and you taking action and you taking control. So I am getting that there is some kind of emphasis this week on you getting your power back, you taking control of your life again, you finding your groove, something like that. All right, so angels, ancestors, guides, come through for Virgos. All Virgo placements this upcoming week, November 18 through November 24. My guides are telling me to remind you, or they're reminding me to tell you, that's better. They're reminding me to tell you about my personal readings. So I will be not doing personal readings from December 7th through February. I'm taking an entire month and a half off from doing personal readings. That doesn't mean that there won't still be content, but I'm just letting you know that I won't be doing personal readings from December 7th through the end of January. So if you'd like to get a personal reading with me, now is the time. Information's in the description box down below. I have a website, and that is the only place to get a personal reading from me. I don't ever reach out to people asking for money or asking for readings. If anyone is doing that, report and block them. They are scammers. The only way to get a reading with me is to go to the website that is in my description box down below. Okay, so just letting you know that I'm open for about 3 more weeks. And there's a few days left. I opened up a couple extra days for you guys. So if you want a personal reading, just letting you know. All right, let's find out about this upcoming week for Virgo. What messages do you have for the collective of Virgo? 4 of Cups, some sort of rejection. You know what this is? It's almost like getting what you want and then realizing you don't want it. And for some of you, it's really weird because somebody is like rejecting you, and then because you handle it so well, they want you. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Virgo, how do you feel about that? It doesn't feel good. Yeah, there's something about it where it doesn't feel good, where it feels kind of manipulative. It kind of feels like a game. And I'm seeing the Devil card in the Wheel of Fortune, and that's what's changing. You're changing the game around. You're turning the game around. You're the one who is now in control of the game. Yeah, you're so intelligent, Virgo. The King of Swords and the Knight of Cups, because you know that what you want wants you too. And anything that is showing you that it doesn't want you, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever it might be, you are like, okay, this isn't for me then. I'm not in alignment. If I'm having to chase after this, it doesn't really want me. This person doesn't really want me if I have to chase. This job doesn't really want me if I have to chase. Whatever it might be. And you're like, okay, I can handle the rejection because I know that that's just putting me closer to where I'm supposed to be. You're handling this very logically. And I think that that's what's shocking. I think that somebody thought that you were going to get in your emotions, or this other energy thought that by trying to hurt you, or this thing that is hurting you, it would get you all emotional, and then you'd react and you'd be sensitive, and then they'd get to play like the protector, and they'd get to be like the one to come in and save you, which is so weird and convoluted. But you're like too smart. You're too smart for any games. You're too smart. Absolutely. Somebody underestimated your intelligence, and they're definitely finding out just how intelligent you are this week. Some of you might be discovering just how intelligent you are this week too, and just how much you've like grown mentally. I'm getting that some of you are brilliant geniuses, especially when it comes to writing and speaking. Yeah, because we're ruled by Mercury. And this Mercury retrograde really feels like it's bringing back around your intelligence. There's going to be some stuttering, you know, as you rediscover this intelligence. That's just a Mercury retrograde thing. Sometimes we say the wrong word, or maybe it's actually the right word. Sometimes we stutter on our words during Mercury retrograde. But it feels like you're getting your brain back. Just such a weird thing to say. But you're so logical, you're so intelligent. You know you're gonna get what you want no matter what. If it doesn't happen now, that's fine. It'll happen sometime. But you know that what you want wants you too. And I feel like you know what you want now as well, which is helping you to be aware. It's helping your awareness for sure. Because anything that doesn't want you, you're just like, okay, not for me. Yep. And then I'm hearing loud engines outside. And the message that I'm getting from that is like, these people didn't expect you to handle this hurt or this rejection or this pain so well. But it's almost like you wear it. You wear it so well. I think that's a hard thing for people to realize too. You don't look like what you've been through. Something about this week is really giving like a new skin energy. And some people are only seeing like the bright, shiny, radiant, blessed version of you, the intelligent version of you, but they don't understand what it took to get you here. I think that came up in our last reading that I did for you on the channel too, Virgo. There are some people who just like don't think that you deserve to be blessed, or don't think that you deserve good things. They think that you should be suffering and struggling with them. But you've already been there. They don't know your story. If they knew your story, they would know the pain that you've had to transmute and the pain that you've been through to get to where you are. This brilliance didn't come from nowhere. That's a double negative, but it didn't come from just anywhere. This is a gift. This is a blessing. Your intelligence, your brilliance, your genius energy is a gift from the universe. Yeah. Some people just don't see sensitivity or brilliance as a gift. I think it's because it scares them. Which, oh well, some of your intelligence is incredibly intimidating. And for some of you, your ability to read cards, predict the future, your knowledge of astrology, all of those things is incredibly terrifying to some people with the Five of Swords. Especially to the people who don't have morals, the people who try to cut corners, the people who take the shortcuts in life. Those people are very triggered and very intimidated by you because you're authentic, because you're intelligent. Some of your intelligence is incredibly sexy, but also terrifying at the same time. Somebody might be telling you that this week. It's so interesting, especially for some of you who are getting rejected by a crush. It's actually kind of pissing me off, this energy that I'm picking up on. So some of you might be getting frustrated, but you're still handling it well. You're like handling being frustrated well. You could like explode and be like very loud and mad externally, but you're not. You're like you're understanding it. But for some of you, it is like so frustrating because you find out that a crush isn't interested in you, or you find out that somebody that you're attracted to isn't attracted to you too. But I think that that's a lie. And it feels like you can tell it's a lie too, so you're like, whatever. Okay. You can pretend that you don't like me. You can pretend that you're not attracted to me. I'm just going to go over here. Like, I'm going to go do my own thing. I will find somebody who matches my energy and who gives me what I want. If it's not going to be you, it's going to come from somebody else because I give all of that to myself and because I know what I want. I know who I am, so on and so forth. So the way that you handle some sort of rejection here, it's almost like this person is like, wait, Virgo, wait. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like that. Five of Swords. That's the kind of energy there too. Five of Swords is kind of like a jab type of an energy. It's like throwing shade, but unnecessarily. It's a very petty energy. And it's like somebody is trying to be petty to get you to chase them. Very weird. Can we get more on this? You will get the last laugh. The Five of Swords is always a you will get the last laugh card, and it's showing up for you. And then we're seeing the Eight of Wands. They reject you and then they come right back. They reject you and then they come right back. Yep. And this isn't just like romantic or the person that you're attracted to. This is like a job thing too, where they're like, okay, we're not going to give you a pay raise. And you're like, whatever. There's a new job opportunity. You don't get approved. You don't get accepted for the job. You're like, okay, whatever. No big deal. Not the right opportunity for me. Like whatever this is, where this rejection energy is coming from, it doesn't affect you as much as they think it should or as much as you thought it would. And because you handle it so well, then they're back. And they're like, wait, maybe we do want you to work with us. Maybe we do want you over here. Maybe we do want you. And if this is something with a crush or romantically, they're like, wait, but I actually do like you. I didn't mean that. I just said that. It's giving me this weird like junior high vibe, like middle school vibe. Could even be like elementary school vibes, where it's like you bully somebody that you're actually interested in. But Virgo's like, I don't want to be bullied. Virgo's like, I don't want you to attack me. I want you to love me. And they're like, wait, how do I get a Virgo? And that's what it is. Somebody is trying to create some sort of like plan or game or strategy to get you. And you're like, so you've never been with a Virgo before? So you've never worked with a Virgo before? You've never had a Virgo on your side? Like you just don't know Virgo that well, do you? That's kind of what it feels like. And they're trying this weird strategy because maybe that's what's worked for them in the past. They were like kind of mean to the person that they liked, and then the person like chased them. But you're not going to chase somebody who's mean to you. You're like, no, I'm too smart for these games. I want somebody who wants me, who loves me, who cherishes me, who appreciates me, values me, communicates with me, right? You're like, we can have fun. We can be funny and joke and do the banter thing too, but not until we're already like connected. For some of you, it really feels like you and this person don't actually have a connection yet, and you're trying to establish one. And I think that they want it too, but it scares them. So they try to like push you away by being mean. I don't know what to do here, Virgo. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. You do what's best for you. If this feels like too much of a game for you and you're like, okay, next. But for some of you, it feels like it's kind of fun to play this game. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like it's not malicious, even though the devil card is here. I think that somebody is trying to like protect their own fears here because they do have a lot of feelings for you and they're really afraid of what it means to be with you and what it means to feel these feelings for you because butterflies are here. It's almost like you give this person butterflies in their chest. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That's what I'm getting though. You give this person butterflies. In like a sweet, cute, romantic way, but for them it's coming off as anxiety. And so then they reject you. And they make it seem like they're not attracted to you, they're not interested in you. For some of you, it feels like it could be a fun game, like a chess game, if you do want to play the game. For others of you, though, you're like, I don't have time for games. I'm too grown for this. I'm too much of an adult for this. I'm going to go after what wants me. Because if you don't want me, then somebody else will. And if you're not going to give me what I give myself and what I want, I'll go get it elsewhere. Yeah, so let me get one more card here. Yep, the Temperance card. Something about harmony and balance, especially when it comes to some sort of rejection this week. I'm getting that something is the last no you're ever going to hear for some of you. Well, maybe let's not say ever, but you know what I mean? Like maybe some of you have been hearing no when it comes to applications and job situations, and you finally get a yes, and it's like, thank you. The Sun card is here too, which is where I'm getting like, yes, it's the last no you're going to hear. For some of you, this could be about like dating and romance. Maybe this crush or this person that you thought you were attracted to tells you no, and it's like, that's the last no that you hear. Next person is your person. And you're like, thank you so much for the redirection. Thank you so much for the rejection because I found my person. I still feel, even if that resonates for you, that this person didn't really want to reject you. It's so strange, this energy. It's like, why are you rejecting Virgo if you actually want Virgo and you actually like Virgo? I can't figure that out in this reading. It's so confusing. Some of you might be feeling this too. But yeah, I'm getting like the last no you're going to hear for quite some time for some of you, and especially in your dating life, your love life for some of you, because the Temperance card is here. Like, things are trying to come back into alignment and trying to come back into balance for you. And that's also where this level of like peace and calm is coming from you, because you know that you're on the right path. You know that you're going where you need to go to get what you want. You're too smart for any lies or deception or sabotage or games. You understand really, that what you want wants you too. And if what you are around doesn't seem to want you, then you're not in alignment with it. And you're like, okay, I accept this. I'm making peace with this, and I will go towards what does want me. Because angel number 155 talks about you taking initiative and you taking control of your life. You are in control of these positive changes that are coming into your life. You're in control of the changes that are coming into your life when it comes to money, when it comes to environment, when it comes to friendship, connection, romantic relationships, so on and so forth. Okay? I like this reading, actually. This is a good week for you, Virgo. It really feels like some of you are making some sort of recovery. You're feeling like yourself again. All right, let's see what's coming in here time frame wise, if there are any time frames that you need to be aware of or that can help you connect to this reading. Angels, ancestors, guides, any time frames for this upcoming week. Unexpectedly, and then we're seeing present. That's what's so weird here. Some of you might unexpectedly be getting a present this week, unexpectedly getting some sort of gift this week, or unexpectedly giving somebody a gift this week. But it's so weird because whatever is rejecting you actually wants you. I think that could also be why it doesn't hurt as much. And for some of you, you need to know that they'll be back. Even if they reject you this week, they'll be back. That's not even like delusional thinking. That's genuinely what I'm seeing in the cards, because they want whatever they're rejecting, and that's you. I feel like that could also be why it doesn't hurt as much. So there could be somebody here who like tells you they're not interested in you. You handle it really well, and then they end up giving you a present by the end of the week. They end up giving you some sort of gift by the end of the week. I don't know. That won't resonate for everybody, but unexpectedly, present, and last one. Forever. This card wanted to come out, but I didn't pick it, and now it flew out. Unexpectedly, present, forever. The last no you're going to hear for a while. Something doesn't hurt as much as you thought it would, or something doesn't hurt as much as it once did. You're handling something very well this week. And I think that's making whatever this is want you even more. So hopefully this reading helps and makes sense to some of you. Sending you love always. Enjoy your week. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. And I will see you next time. Peace.